Buenas noches! Today we're gonna study Diophantine equations, linear and with several variables for English students at Brazil. If you search Diophantine linear PDF several variables, you'll find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3. The third is TCC Ricardo. TCC Ricardo, he is Vieira by his mother, he is Lima by his father, and he, at 2017, studied this manner. He solves by two variables, he demonstrates, he gives examples and instances. He goes to three variables, he goes to n variables where we are interested. The page 35. 35. Oh my god, 35! Yeah! A Diophantine equation of n variables is of form a1x1 c dots anxn equals to key. General solution. Determine the solution of the equation 30x plus 42y plus 70z plus 105u plus 26v equals to 41. That's what I'm gonna do. I will use latexbase.com. First, you see what's impossible. It's impossible to 10 divide 1 because 10 plus 1/10 is 1. The greatest common divisor of the coefficients is not a divisor of 1. 300, 420, 700, 1050, 2060. What this tells us: 10y equals to 1. That's impossible for y to belong the integers. Okay, so you see when I type, you see several seconds later the z appearing because backslash it did not appear. Now it's processing y not in z. Now we're gonna solve Ricardo's equation. Equals to 410. Now it's possible to divide leftwards and rightwards by 10. When we divide by 10, we get 30, 42, 70, 105, 26, 41. This equation has solution in Z1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Z5. When we solve for Z5, we solve for Zn. Whatever n greater than or equal to 5, 4, 3, 2. We begin with 2 and we go to 200. 200 dimensions. Next step, we're gonna to rename. My first variable will be y1. this part up to x4 is y1. The next line is y1 plus c dots equals to 41. That's all we need to solve. This method, we're gonna solve. No, it's wrong. x4 is not here. This equation, y1 plus 26x5 equals to 41, is ordinary. It has a basic solution. y1 equals to 27 x5 equals to minus 1. Note that 27 minus 26 equals to 1. Now we're gonna multiply by 41, both basic solutions. When we add 1 to x5 by t1, we're gonna subtract 26 from y1 multiplied by t1. Everybody is in FBB Z. So this is a solution. We're gonna turn back to the definition of a y1. If A equals to B, then B equals to A. B equals to A. Quite simple. What we're gonna do now? We're gonna declare another variable, y2. By this part of the equation. Now we have another equation. y2 plus 105 x4 equals to that thing, 27, 41 minus 26 t1. And we're gonna solve it ordinarily again with one variable less. y2 equals to something, x4 equals to another thing. For 1 we have 106 minus 1. And we're gonna multiply by the right hand. Twenty-six, 27 here, and minus 1 here. What am I doing wrong? I should use the 0. Why did not I use the 0? Let us start again. Here, 27 minus 1 is a solution, but 1 and 0 is another solution. 41 minus 0 equals to 41. Rewriting 41 minus 26 t1. Rewriting rewriting 1 minus 0 equals to 1. When we add t2 to x4, we're gonna subtract 105 to y2 multiplied by t2. 1 times anything is anything. 0 plus anything is anything. I did nothing at all. Now we're gonna go back to the solution definition of y2. A equals to b, b equals to a, y2. It's not t1, it's t2. t1 here, t2 here, t2 here, okay. Our next step is to declare a new variable y3 equals to one less variable x1 and x2. This leads us to the equation y3 plus 70x3 equals to 41 minus 2061 minus 152. We're gonna solve it ordinarily using 0. What's y3 and what's x3? (71) minus 1 equals to 1. And 1 minus 0 equals to 1. Multiplied by left hand side, (41) minus 2061 minus 152. When we add t3 to x3, we have to subtract 70 t3 from y3. I did nothing at all again. Let's go back to the definition of something. What am I doing wrong here? The greatest common divisor. We begin by 10. Here it's 1, and now it's not 1. It's not 1. We have to divide by it. And we're gonna rename it 2t4. And our equation is 15 x1 plus 21 x2 plus 35 x3 equals to D4. Weight 3 is divided by 2. Weight 3 plus 35 x3 equals to D4. Weight 3 is D4 minus 35 D3, and x3 is 0 plus D3. Now it's right. We did something. And we're going ahead. Let's declare weight 4. No, let's go back to the definition of weight 3. A equals to B, B equals to A. A is weight 3. So you see, we're going ahead. Now the GCD of 15 and 25 is 3. We're going to divide by 3. Another variable, D5. Multiply it by 3. 5x1 plus 7x2 equals to D5. How we're gonna find an ordinary solution for x1 and x2? Seven minus 5 equals 2. 15 minus 14 equals to 1. 3 times 5 minus 2 times 7 equals to 1. Multiply it by the 5. Whenever we add 5 to 6 here, we're going to subtract 76 there. This is the final solution. We have x1, x2, x3, x4, and x5 already. All we have to do is to simplify. Here we have x2 to 5 to 6. Parameterize it. x1 to 5 to 6. We copy x3 to 3, x2, x4 to 2, and x5 to 1. If we have 5 variables, we have 4 parameters, and we have 5 parameters. We're going to eliminate one parameter. How are we going to do this? Well, there are some equations missing. When we define T4 minus 35 T3 equals to 3 T5, we should solve it for T3 ordinarily. T5 equals to something, and T3 equals to another thing. Well, how do we find a solution for 3 and 35? Well, I have this somewhere. When I arrived there, 35 and 3, I found 12 multiplied by 3, 36, minus 35 equals to 1. So, 12 minus 1 multiplied by T4. When we add three T6 or T7, here we have to subtract 35 T7 there. So T5 and T3 now are T4 and T7. T1, T2, T6, T7. It's ready. No, it's not ready. T1, T2, T3, T5, T6. T1, T2, T4, T7. T6. Let's go back to another equation. Here 3 T5, here 2 T4. 41 minus 26 T1 minus 152 equals to 2 T4, and we're gonna solve it for T2. Ordinarily, T4 equals to something, and T2 equals to another thing. Clearly, 2 times 53 is 106. And 106 minus 105 is equal to 1. It's impossible to use 0. Let's multiply by left hand sides. 41 minus 26 T1. Whenever we add 2 T8 here, We're gonna subtract 105 T8 here. This is the general solution. Now we have one variable less. Let's rewrite the final solution. Not German solution, but Brazilian solution. X1, 2, 3, 4, 5. T5 is exchanged by these parentheses. T5 is exchanged by these parentheses. T6, no. T4. T5 is T4. T4 is T1. Here is T4. Now here is T4. And we have T1, T8, T7, T1, T8, T7, T3, T4, T7, and T4 again is that parenthesis. All we need is rewrite several times. We're doing nothing. T2 is a parameter, T1 is a parameter. 1876 and 2 go away. We're gonna finalize simply, directly, if not any joke, by stating that x is a function T1, T7, T6, T7, T8, T6, T7, T8. As we require. Out of charity, there is no salvation.